500 Days of Summer. I wish there was. Okay, so this movie stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt, the kid from Third Rock and Angels in the Outfield, and also stars Zooey Deschanel. My head is showing, it's weird. Okay, there we are. Okay, this movie is awesome. I really enjoyed this movie. For people who don't know what this is about, this is the movie. It's very non-linear. I can never say non-linearly told. They really go. There's a lot of flashbacks, chronicling the 500 days in which Summer, Zooey Deschanel, was involved in this guy's life, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character. And it's really a great romantic comedy, and I think that this movie, it's hysterically funny, it's heartwarming, it's got, it's very, I don't want to say it's real, but I think at the same time, it's more real than something like Juno, because Juno, I love that movie, but there's some things that Ellen Page's character says that you can't believe she's saying, because they're ridiculous. In this, the characters are much more likable. I really like this movie. I think that this is one of my favorite films of the year. It's probably at number 4 for me. Number 5. But that's behind, Watchmen, Hurt Locker, Star Trek, and Half-Blood Prince. So, it is a really good movie. I don't know if it's going to make my top 10 or not, but I really do recommend everybody go see it, because it's fantastic. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's great in this. Zooey Deschanel's awesome. All the supporting characters are really funny. This is... I don't have a problem in romantic comedies if the couple ends up together at the end. I don't. But the problem I have with romantic comedies is the fact that they think that comedy, if they put in enough comedy and just a little bit of romance in there, it will be successful and people will like it. I think you need to have a solid mix, and this manages to have romance and comedy with a perfect mix, and it works perfectly. This is really just a really funny movie. I would see it again gladly. I think that this is probably the best romantic comedy in a long time. It's a mixture and there's some scenes in here that are very original, and some scenes that remind you of other movies, but it's never annoying. I love this movie. The more I think about it, it really grows on you, and I think that it's such an endearing movie. You'll laugh, and it's just a great time at the movies. I really recommend everybody go out and see it. I give it a 9 out of 10. And, if there's any problem with it, I think the movie, the editing was a little bit choppy. It seemed like there were a couple parts when it was over, even though I knew it wasn't, but it seemed like it was, where the screen would go to black. And I think that there's a little bit of problem with the editing. But besides that, this movie is really good. I think that, but 9 might seem really low if my only problem is the editing. But when I come out of a movie, if I have a feeling like, oh my god, that was amazing. There were parts in this movie where, I never didn't dislike the joke, but there were parts when I was a little bit bored. And so, that's not saying it's a bad movie. It's a great movie. I recommend everybody go see it. Once again, it proves that Hollywood movies are... But hey, District 9 could be really great. I'm going to be seeing that either tomorrow or Saturday. I'll see you guys later. 9 out of 10.